This is the first free resource you have to be using if you create YouTube videos. It's called thumbsup.tv. Now, all you have to do is go into this text box right here, and you're going to put in your YouTube title, and then you're going to drag in your thumbnail and you're going to drop it right here. Now, what this website is going to do, it's going to give you a mock-up of what your video is going to look like, whether people are watching on mobile, on a TV, a tablet, or just on desktop. Now, if I keep scrolling down, you're going to see that it's going to give you all the different options on how your video could show up on YouTube. There's two reasons why this website is so important. First of all, we want to make sure that our YouTube title is not getting cut off. Let's say I change my title to be a little bit longer. As I scroll down, right now we can see that nothing is getting cut off. But if I scroll down a little bit further, when it's on the home small, and this is on desktop, we can see that words are now getting cut off. So now it says 3 new and exciting updates that will change YouTube. Now this title could still work, but it's super important to know if your titles are getting cut off or if they aren't getting cut off, and going onto this website and throwing it in there is the best way to make sure that your titles are going to make it everywhere on YouTube. The second reason I love this website is because it shows your thumbnails in a much smaller image, and it adds in that time code right there in the bottom right hand corner, so you can see if anything important is getting cut off. And this is a great way to see if your thumbnail still looks good when it's small and with those time codes over it. The last little thing I love about this website is there is a dark mode, so you can toggle that on and off if you want to see how your thumbnails and titles look in dark mode. The next free resource is capitalizemytitle.com. All you have to do is throw your title into this website, and then it is going to automatically capitalize the words that need to be capitalized and not capitalize the ones that don't. You can see on our original video, we capitalized the T on 2, and actually on this website, it's saying to not capitalize that. So I need to go back and fix that so that the T is lowercase, and this is going to be more grammatically correct. I don't know about you, but I sucked at English class, and this just makes it really easy to make sure my titles are perfectly capitalized. The next free tool you need for YouTube is Vid Iq, and this is actually a Chrome extension that you can install on your browser, and it gives you some really cool stuff, and they have a free option. Now, they also do have paid options, and I'll leave links to all this stuff in the description so you can check it out and see what kind of plan is going to be best for you. But even just on their basic option, which is absolutely free, you're going to get some really cool stuff. Now, the awesome thing is that VidIQ is going to give you 30 days for free off of any of these plans. So if you want to get the Pro plan, the Boost plan, or even the Max plan, you can get 30 days for free by going to vidiq.com/think. Now, once you get VidIQ installed, you're going to have some really cool stuff that you can use on YouTube. For example, if you type in a search term like best camera for YouTube 2022, you can see we already have a video ranked for this, but when we were actually deciding to make this video, we looked at VidIQ, we looked at some of the numbers that they gave us, and decided that this would be a great video to make. So once you type in your keyword, and it could be anything related to your niche, you're going to see this VidIQ panel on the right hand side. And here we can see that it gives us an overall score of high. And this just means that the volume is pretty high at 57, but the competition is pretty low. And that's saying, hey, there's a lot of people that are searching for this topic, but there's not a lot of videos out there that are doing really well. So it's saying, yeah, this is an overall score of high. You should definitely go for it. And that is exactly what we did. You can see we pulled in 460,000 views in the last 7 months just off of looking at some of these numbers and deciding that this video was worth making. Number 4 is answerthepublic.com. And this website, it looks kind of weird at first, but this is going to give you so many options when it comes to coming up with video ideas. You definitely want to head to this website. So I'm going to type in YouTube, and then we'll hit search. Now, if I scroll down, we're going to see a bunch of topics, and this is all around people searching for stuff online that has to do with YouTube. Of course, for you, you're going to type in whatever is related to your niche, but here on Think Media, we talk about YouTube, and so this is going to work for us. Here we can see that people are wondering how YouTube pays or how the YouTube algorithm works, and going through here, I'm going to write down the best ones, and these are going to be great video ideas. Number 5 is to download Jay Alto's free thumbnail guide. I first found this on his Twitter, which I'll leave a link to because there's tons of awesome stuff on there as well. But you can just go to thumbnail.guide and you can check out this free thumbnail guide that literally is worth tons of money. I learned so much from this. And when I found out about this, I was sending it to friends and I was like, hey, you got to check this out because this is really cool. Now, inside of his guide, he goes really in depth on how to create good thumbnails. And so I'm not going to show you too much. Go to his website, download that, go through it. It's going to be totally worth it. The 6th free tool that you need to be checking out is Thinkmasterclass.com. Now, this is a class that we offer here at Think Media that is absolutely free. And Sean Cannell, the owner, the CEO of Think Media, goes through and he teaches you how to learn the one YouTube strategy that he uses to generate 57,000 plus views per day and how it makes over $100,000 per month from those views without YouTube AdSense. Tons of people have taken this free training and absolutely love it. You're going to learn stuff like the 3 reasons that YouTubers fail and how to avoid those mistakes, the 1 power strategy for getting views and making money on YouTube, and the most recent tactics based on YouTube's newest update. States. If you have not taken the Think Masterclass yet, make sure you go do that today because it is totally worth it and it's absolutely free. Now with number 7, I'm actually going to give you guys 2 different websites that are both equally awesome. And a lot of people don't know that there are some free websites that you can use to find free stock footage. The first one is pexels.com, and this has free videos and photos that you can use in your videos and still monetize. So we're going to go over to videos, and then we're just going to search for something like social media. And then as we search, we can see there's vertical videos, there are horizontal videos, and there's some really high quality stuff in here that would work perfect inside of a YouTube video. Now the other website is coverwith2rs.co, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to type in social media. We hit search, and this top bar right here is actually Shutterstock videos. That's just an ad. But if you scroll down a little bit, you're going to see that there are free social media stock videos right here. And these are high quality as well. You can go ahead and download those, use them in your videos, and now you've leveled up your editing, your videos. Everything is just going to be that much better in your next video. Number 8 is creatorhooks.com. This is a newsletter that I got involved with a long time ago, and every single week I check out this newsletter because it is so good. So every single week, Creator Hooks is going to send you 5 different videos that absolutely blew up, and they're going to show you 1 video that was a flop. But the cool thing is he breaks down how these videos did so well and how their titles were structured, and then he gives you a formula so that we can use it on our own videos. So here's an example of what this looks like. Right here we have a video called Ex-Employee Warns Us About Taco Bell's Meat. You can see it got tons of views and it was posted a month ago. So he gives you the title, he then gives you a formula, he gives it a score, and then he explains why this worked. But the coolest part about this is he explains how this can work for you and I. He says, tell your audience the story of how an ex-employee or insider gave out a warning about what's going on in the company. Bonus points if it's a warning them about something they're already suspicious about. And then he gives you some examples in different niches, and this really helps you start to think about how you can incorporate this into your own niche. Ex-employee warns us about Instagram's algorithm. Ex-realtor warns us about upcoming housing crisis. If you're ever stuck and you can't think of any video ideas and you need some viral videos to happen, then definitely subscribe to creatorhooks.com. I always get tons of ideas from this newsletter. Now, Sean Cannell and Jake, the owner of Creator Hooks, actually did a podcast on the Think Media podcast, and you can click on the screen, listen to that right now, and I'll see you guys in the next video.